Morning, folks. Morning. I'm Black Dragon, and welcome to Black Dragon Biker News Network. Biker news you can trust. Interesting thing going on. The government is getting incredibly sophisticated in how it's going about putting an end to outlaw biker clubs, biker gangs, as they call it. People that or organizations that they don't agree with. So you're going to be blown away by this. It is really slick and really sophisticated. We're going to talk about that and some good news stories. Yeah, right after this brief introduction. Howdy, folks. Howdy. I'm Black Dragon, and welcome to another edition of Black Dragon Biker News Network. Biker news you can trust. And as always, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in from wherever it is, from no matter wherever it is in the world that you happen to be. It's hot as hell out there. Hot as Methuselah. Is that the right name? I mean, it is getting down out there. And some of you folks are actually riding motorcycles. Stay hydrated and that sort of thing. Some stuff going on in regular news. Some damn fool managed to get caught up over there in Korea. Some kind of way, this fool manages to step into the demilitarized zone, which is not very demilitarized at all, and got himself caught up, taken hostage. And it ain't going to be good for him. You remember that Juan Beer guy, kid over there effing around in North Korea? Why would you pick North Korea to F around in? I don't get some of you bikers. I don't get some of y'all. Like, you guys do stupid stuff like that too. But anyway, this guy got himself over there, and now he's like your girl, that basketball player. What was her name? Brittany something or other. Y'all gonna be needing the United States to get y'all up out of there. I can guarantee you. And it's really crazy because like they got these tours that show you the demilitarized zone, and the purpose of the tour is to show you how bad the demilitarized zone is. That's the purpose of the tour. So why would you think they was playing? You go in a building and the building is cut in half, and you got our guys on this side and their guys on that side, and they're trained in Tang Soo Do and Taekwondo and Korean martial arts. Like they got the toughest of the toughest. They got all the 6 foot tall Koreans over there in these uniforms. These guys are looking good as hell, fit. Those are the cats that actually get to eat, and y'all over there playing with them. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it, man. So hopefully that poor bastard is gonna find his way back home sometime. Good morning, Black Dragon. I now have 3 of 4 of your books. Totally dig your writing style and content. Thank you. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for buying my books and supporting me God bless you, man. God bless you. So I'm hear that, folks? Make sure to get my books. I'm scrolling them down on the bottom now. And we will go to our first news story, which we have decided. First of all, thank you all for sending me the feel good stories. I didn't think you'd watch them personally, because y'all don't have a good uh, track record in watching feel good stories. But you guys have been sending me feel good stories, and I am going to play them or show them each and every time if we can get this screen. Hold on, let me see here. Uh, yeah, we need that screen up if we could get it. And it seems like it's taking a little while. What on earth? This program. Hmm. Wow. Uh, hmm. I don't know what to say here. Okay, I'm going to reload this program. I'm going to go off for a second here. Sorry. Everything is frozen. Man, oh man. Going live is really tough on the computer resources. Yeah, everything's frozen. Come on here. Is it going to work yet? Oh. Hmm. Oh, there it is. Okay. We back. We seem like we could be back. And okay, I think that's what's going on now. It looks like we can share the screens. The computer just decided to just do its own damn thing. Bam! Here we go. All right, so we're here on Black Dragon Black Dragon Biker News Network. This is bikerliberty.com, our online news magazine I'm always telling you guys about. And our first story, local motorcycle riding club presents food to an SVDP pantry. And you guys are going to learn about that right now. This story was sent in to me by one of you guys. I believe the president of this organization, Local Motorcycle Riding Club, presents food to SVDP Pantry. So this is out there in Ironwood. Members of the uh, Altarist Riding Club, a local motorcycle riding club, dropped in on Ironwood St. Vincent de Paul Food Pantry last week and dropped off just over a ton of food plus some monetary donations to help their community. So this is a riding club, and let me try to expand this picture so you guys can see it a little bigger. This is a riding club. Unfortunately, the picture was in black and white. This was actually a picture they sent to me from the newspaper itself, I believe. So we've got a picture of this riding club here. And a lot of people, you devalue riding clubs, and I don't know why. You guys think that riding clubs are not as significant as motorcycle clubs, and they are. They have just as much love and passion and compassion for this job, this lifestyle, and they are just in a riding club configuration versus a motorcycle club configuration. But they still do great things, and they make all bikers look good because most people cannot tell the difference in patches. Would they know the difference between a riding club and a motorcycle club anyway? So good on you guys for helping make us look good. So that's the point of our club. It's to help the community, said the Altarist president, Ron Parkin. We're a new club and are looking for new members. We don't have many rules. We are open to men and women riders. The club held a poker run on June 3rd, inviting other riders in the community to participate. They had about 40 people register, and there were 5 stops and restaurants and bars around the area. Now, I have personally never been on a poker run. I've heard about them. I don't even really know how they actually work. Like, do you get a hand of poker and you're supposed to get a new card everywhere you go? I'm not sure how they work, but a lot of people go to those things. I've been biking for almost 50 years. I've never been to one, but it looks like fun. Entry for the poker run was some food for the pantry, said Parkin. Much of the, check this out, 2,094 pounds of food. One riding club delivers 2,094 pounds of food. Damn. Most of it came from the Long Riders Motorcycle Club that came to participate from Kingsford. They brought a truck full, said Parkin. Then there was $175 in monetary donations, which has included gift cards for grocery stores and sandwiches and fast food chains. Betty Perkis, manager of the Ironwood St. Vincent de Paul Food Pantry, said the donations were divided between the Ironwood and Bessemer St. Vincent de Paul pantries that included just under 2,000 cans of vegetables. Parkin said the Altruist Riding Club has also been working the Range Suicide Prevention Council to help people with depression. Man, these guys are every damn where. They're 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 feeding people 2,094 pounds of food. Have you ever been to these food pantries? Like like the cars in front of them are like brand new cars. Like these are regular Americans that are hungry as hell, that are having food shortages and things like that. Regular Americans. You know, this ain't like what you think, like it's just a whole sea of homeless people out there. It's not just that, it's people with car payments and stuff that go to these food pantries to eat these days. So, man, this is really amazing stuff. And now to add to that, these guys are over there at the Range Suicide Prevention Council to help with people that are depressed. Now, this is what we'd like to see in motorcycle clubs and riding clubs. Parkin said the club doesn't have any rules about what kind of or size of bikes our members ride. It doesn't matter if it's a Harley or American made or big or small. We just want them to be at least 500 cc's because we do ride distances. If you're riding distances with somebody that has a 500 cc motorcycle, you're going to be pretty pissed off. I'm just saying. Hey, bro, can you keep up? Parkins said they recently made a ride to 6 veterans memorials in Michigan and Wisconsin that earned the riders their 500-mile patch, as the ride was at least that long. He said he wants the group to be available to help when needed. If you're having an event and need chairs set up, call us, said Parkin. Uh, we hope to have men and women come aboard because what we're trying to do takes everyone, said Parkin. Jump on a bike and join us as we help the community. Man, come on, man. Come on, Parkin. All right, Prez, we see you, man. We see you, Prez. We see you. For more information on the Altruist Riding Club, call President Parkin at 715-768-5328. He wants men, he wants women, he wants everybody with a 500cc motorcycle and above to come because he says what we're doing requires all. Man, I man, I think that's so cool, Prez, man. You know you're going to heaven, right? Absolutely. And we will be, well, they'll be looking up at you. I'll be right there with you, next to you. So that was an interesting story. That was a good story. Didn't it feel good? Didn't it feel good to y'all? Mike Ball says a 500 ain't going to make it with us. Forget it. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to be riding real slow if they're letting you come aboard with a 500, man. Todd J says, thank you all. I appreciate you all. Love and respect, family. Yes, Todd J is going to always say something beautiful. People helping people, working and growing stronger together as a family. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, listen, the next story is a stupid story. And I don't understand how you bikers or people messing with bikers do stupid stuff. Here we go. Um, yeah, right here. This guy, a Brampton man who posted online video of himself speeding, has his car impounded. Uh, every time, listen, you guys can, you can't break the law and put it on video. You know that, right? You do know that you can't break the law and put it on video. Like that doesn't work, especially like if you're going to do 190 miles on the highway. This guy, a Brampton man, this is really silly. Um, videos himself speeding and has his car impounded. So, you give a young guy a new Corvette and he goes and tries to find a motorcycle to beat. And that's the way that this stuff goes down. So this 22-year-old man who was driving more than 140 kilometers an hour above the speed limit, police say. He's a Brampton driver who posted a video online of himself going more than 150 kilometers an hour above the speed limit and has been charged and his car has been impounded, Peel police say. Police say they were made aware of the viral video circulating last month in which a 22 and you guys know they're out there, right? Somebody makes the police aware that you were speeding. Who who does that? Who makes the police aware? That is some janky BS, man. But they're out there. The haters. They're out there to hate on you. And in this case, someone made the police aware of the viral video circulating last month in which a 22-year-old man driving a 2022 Chevrolet Corvette, boy, he's got deep pockets, was racing a green motorcycle in the area of Stills Avenue and Airport Road. The driver reached speeds of 226 kilometers per hour. And I don't know how fast a kilometer is, but that seems kind of fast. It's not 220 miles per hour, but it's 226 miles per hour in an 226 kilometers per hour in an 80 kilometer per hour zone, police said in a news release Friday. With the help of the video, officers were able to identify the driver and his car. On June 30th, he was arrested and charged with 7 offenses, including stunt driving. That's not stunt driving. Stunt driving is when you get up on 2 wheels, like in Dukes of Hazzard or something. How you gonna call? They're so janky over in Great Britain. Stunt driving. But hey, he got charged with it. Stunt driving. That's absolutely crazy, man. Stunt driving. Let me see. Stunt driving, racing. Now, of course, he should have been charged with that. And dangerous operation of a vehicle. Yeah. Police also suspended his license and impounded his Corvette. I didn't even know they had Corvettes over there. The driver was released with conditions and will appear at Brampton's. Oh, this is not Britain. This is Ontario. Will appear at Brampton's Ontario Court of Justice in August. Investigators are asking anyone who can identify the motorcyclist. Anyway, you guys want to make them aware who the motorcyclist is, or has information or dash cam video to please contact them. That's crazy. Whereas over here, we have another story today of a dude over in Topeka, Kansas. His arrest leads to a whole bunch of stuff. Listen, folks, if you're going to break the law, okay, don't break traffic laws. You can't do them both. Weekend traffic stop leads to Topeka motorcycle driver's arrest. We say motorcycle riders. It says here on his neck, Neva. Is that what that says? Neva? Topeka, Kansas. A weekend traffic stop led officials to discover a motorcycle driver with warrants out for his arrest, as well as drugs and firearms in his possession. Okay, when you have warrants out for your arrest, you don't roll around with drugs and firearms if you're going to roll around at all, and you don't get pulled over for traffic stuff. You got to be on your best behavior when you got everything going against you. The Topeka Police Department tells 13 News that around 4 a.m. on Saturday, July 8th, officials on a patrol saw a motorcycle driver commit traffic violations in the 400 block of Chandler Street. And this link right here would take you to where you could go see that. Officials said they stopped the driver who incorrectly identified himself. Of course, I'm my brother. I'm not Black Dragon, I'm Blue Dragon. He was later identified as Brandon P. McFall, 31 years old, of Topeka. During the traffic stop, TBD said it also found illegal drugs and a firearm in McFall's possession, and he had multiple warrants for his arrest. He was arrested and booked into the Shawnee County Department of Corrections on distribution, possession, and intent to distribute drug paraphernalia, distribution of certain stimulants. It's funny that they would have a charge, certain stimulants, not particularly naming what they were. How is that a charge? I mean, it could be sugar, but here it is: distribution of certain stimulants, criminal possession of a weapon by a felon. Oh, that's an automatic. What? Year? 5 years? 6 years? Possession of marijuana, interference with law enforcement. Wow. Operating a vehicle without registration or with an expired tag. 3 counts of vehicle liability insurance required. Operating a vehicle without a valid license, no insurance, no tag. What the hell was this guy thinking? Improper parking. Huh. Failure to wear a seatbelt. How do you wear a seatbelt on a motorcycle? 2 counts of driving while license suspended, improper stop, lamp, or turn signal, and Topeka bench warrants. As of Monday, McFall remains behind bars on a $25,000 bond for the traffic stop case, 2 $500 bonds for separate warrants, and a $1,640 bond for his last warrant. He has court appearance set for 4 p.m. on September 21st for the traffic stop case and 8 a.m. on September 5th for the. Is he going to be in jail till September? Whew. That blows. That blows, man. Poor fellow. Man, I don't even know what to say. Ouch. Maybe he'll get some insurance and stuff later. We just gotta hope the best for him. What's up, Auntie Squirrely? I see you. So now for our story for the day, our main story, of course. And that is there's this website over here in British Columbia. We're in BC today. It looks like we're going to spend a lot of time in Canada today, and they are going after outlaw motorcycle clubs in a different way, man. This here is slick. It's almost AI in its slickness. They've decided to target outlaw motorcycle clubs, outlaw motorcycle gangs, 1% clubs, with this very interesting website campaign, videos, movies, on and on. They are the Organized Crime Agency of British Columbia. Here is their symbol, Organized Crime Agency, BC. They were established in 1999 to serve as the foundational police agency of the Combined Forces Special Enforcement Unit of British Columbia by combating organized crime in an innovative, progressive, and professional manner with integrity and honor in service of British Columbians. Woo-wee! And they ain't just a whistling Dixie, bro. These guys are serious about this. So you better take them serious. The Organized Crime Agency of British Columbia, this agency is an aggressive, they said aggressive, professional, and respected team combating organized crime. The OCABC is a unique and special organization of highly trained and specialized professionals providing key operational and administrative support. The OCABC personnel of are the foundation and core of the CFSEU, British Columbia. In addition to being subject matter experts and in important investigational techniques and analytical disciplines, they provide continuity and structure to CFSEU, BC, OCABC employees are, for the most part, permanent employees not affected by the departure due to other police agencies' rotational second models or promotion or transfer back to those agencies. So these guys are permanently there to get you. And so they have so they're out to get gangs, and they have a section for outlaw motorcycle gangs. And it's really slick. They're going after outlaw motorcycle clubs, exist around the world, and have a significant presence in Canada. And their core mission is to end gang life. That's their End Gang Life initiative. And they're going to do this by bringing awareness and educate the public. So the first thing they do is they have this guy's colors as money laundering MC. And they got all these hundreds of dollars of bills falling out of his pockets as he's walking down the road. Like, I don't know how that's going to turn anybody off. I think that would turn a bunch of people on. I want them hundreds falling out of my pocket. It says here the common term 1% club distinguishes outlaw motorcycle clubs from the majority of motorcycle clubs, motorcycle enthusiasts who are law abiding citizens. It's worn as a symbol by outlaw bikers and often seen as a pin or a patch or a tattoo. So then they've got this how to identify motorcycle club members. Outlaw motorcycle club members to begin with. An outlaw motorcycle club is any group of motorcycle riders and or supporters who voluntarily made a commitment to band together, abide by their organization's rules, engage in criminal activities. And they highlight that. The activities are considered organized crime. The common term 1% club distinguishes outlaw motorcycle riders from the majority of motorcycle enthusiasts who are law abiding citizens. It's worn as a symbol by outlaw bikers and often seen as a pin, patch, or tattoo. So there they have it. They're putting all outlaw bikers out there as criminals, even though there are many who are not. And then they got this picture, and then all the cuts have something illegal on them. Instead of where it would normally be the club's name, here it says robbery as his name tab, or maybe his officer tab is robbery. His name tag says extortion, and then his side rocker says violence. And he's got two biker babes hanging on him. And this one, True Colors, I got to show you that. On his cut, his side rocker, or I'm not quite sure what they call that rocker, fentanyl, and his tabs are kidnapping and extortion. And then this one guy's got a 1%er diamond, which somebody made incorrectly. They made it as a square and turned it up on his side as a diamond. It says betrayed and disillusioned on his tabs. So there's more characteristics of a club here. The courts have determined that outlaw motorcycle clubs have the following characteristics. They have a hierarchical structure. Membership involves criteria, processes, and regulations. Members may prove their permanent commitment via criminal acts. Associates, colors, clubhouse, forfeited and equipped with systems to, fortified and equipped with systems to protect against intrusion from rival groups and police raids. Yeah, that's a big thing up in Canada. They don't like you to have cameras and stuff pointing outside. They feel like that's against the police and authorities. So you've been fortified. I've seen them lose clubhouses for them being fortified against police. Not like in the United States. We can have all the damn fortifications we want. Club rules, intelligence gathering, criminal activity. Their presence in Canada, outlaw motorcycle gangs exist everywhere in every province of Canada. They interconnect across provincial, municipal jurisdictions and have national, international connections and associations. Law enforcement monitors expanding criminal operations and arrests anyone who is involved in these illegal activities. And then it says impacts on Canadian society and economy. Outlaw motorcycle gangs commit crimes that damage Canadian economy, such as fraud, counterfeiting, money laundering, extortion, and corruption. They also threaten community safety through these activities: drug sales and trafficking, illegal firearms dealing, intimidation, violence, and murder, conflicts with rival gangs. Living near an outlaw motorcycle club can affect your safety and decrease your property value. Man, they are hitting on all cylinders here. Uh, and this is their True Colors campaign here. It's a campaign designed to tell these young people about the true colors of a motorcycle club. So they had this lady sitting here with her face bruised, and I guess she's a property, but instead of that, it says puppet on her tab and assault on her her side rocker. And this guy has betrayed and disillusioned, and this poor woman has betrayed. It's just letting you know motorcycle clubs are nothing but betrayal and disillusionment. These biker clubs, it's really incredible. And then outlaw motorcycle gangs are far more dangerous to the public's safety than perceived. This is what they're doing. They foster a sanitized image, depict themselves as lovable and generous and misunderstood. Well, we're just so lovable and generous. We're just misunderstood. Good old boys. Let's strip away the power by turning. Listen, look, man, they're going after this stuff. Let's strip away the power by turning that three-piece patch on its head. The end of gang life and ad campaign demystifies the narrative to expose the outlaw motorcycle gangs for who they really are. So this is they call it the End Gang Life ad campaign. And here are some of their ads right here. Like I say, this guy's got fentanyl and kidnapping. This woman has violence. And this 1% patch is just sad. Somebody made that thing and turned it on its side. Here it is. This poor man, look at his eyes. Like, they got this poor man in here, and he's been betrayed and disillusioned. This man's been assaulted. They got this pretty cute little girl here with betrayal on her thing. This pretty cute girl here with a big red mark on her face. She's obviously been punched in the face. It says puppet. These are the true colors of the motorcycle club. It's got all these people. Drug trafficking MC is the name of his, with Tigger on the back. This is the name of his club. Fentanyl dealer MC. Wow, man. This isn't this crazy? The common term 1% club distinguishes outlaw motorcycle riders from the majority of motorcyclists enthusiasts who are law abiding. So, this is one of the few times you see an actual separation between clubs. They're letting you know that the one percenters are bad guys and all violent, and violence, crime, money, power, influences. Patches are used to identify rank and position within the club. Let's strip away that power by turning the three-piece patch on its head. It's worn as a symbol by outlaw bikers and often seen as a pin or a tattoo. And then they show all these outlaw bikers here and all of the side rockers, fentanyl, violence, cheater. Oh, they're going to the heart of it, man. Like as in cheated on your woman, betrayed, trapped, assault, puppet, violence, fraud, abuse. Huh. Glad they don't have no black guys on here. This is horrible. Anyway, because we don't ride motorcycles either. So these are their posters. Here's one of the posters. Yeah, I guess you can send out for these posters or whatever. You have this really cute girl sitting next to this guy looking at her mean, wearing his biker stuff. Another 1% patch that's not really an actual diamond. It's a it's a square. But they tried. And so his side rocker says assault, and I can't see his tab. And they got this one guy at the Port Authority, and all he does is drug trafficking, MC. And then they got this guy sitting in a bar with homicide as his side rocker, and puppet is the guy he's talking to. Man, they got it. And they got one guy going into the dirty money laundering facility. And the name of his club is Money Laundering MC. And here you got, now this is sad. You got the biker giving a bike to a little kid, and he's so smiling and so happy, and the mother is looking at him with jaundiced eyes because on his back it says murder kidnapping motorcycle club. And they're trying to insinuate here that you would have a murderer and a kidnapper give a bike to your child when really he's just a murderer and a kidnapper. And they got the mother there standing there looking like, am I doing the right thing? Interesting. True Colors, the In Gang Life campaign, has this old man, washed up MC. Wow. They're going deep in it. This one pretty girl here with her Daisy Dukes on, looking like she's crying, and her side rocker says betrayed. Fentanyl, kidnapping, extortion on this graybeard's cut. Wow. And this poor guy just looks like he's been betrayed and disillusioned. This girl has trapped on her side rocker. And these guys are washed up, puppet, and homicide. And now they got a trapped on this guy, and they got Weak as his name tab. And this older lady, this is a young guy. They got him holding a glass of beer up, and he's just being manipulated by this lady here, and this older lady. She's about 50, and they got him drinking he's about 19, and he looks trapped and weak, they say. Man, it goes on and on. Violence. They got this man with this older lady, the same older lady. Washed Up is the name of his MC. And they got this one guy, a family man. He's got his wife and baby, and he looks just like a regular family man with his colors on, except his top hat says homicide and violence. And they ain't pulling no punches, bro. This is the slick campaign that they're running. Here is a video. Let's check it out.
No, I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere. Hello, can you hear me?
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, where are you?
I just told you, I don't know where I am. I'm just off the highway. Send one of the lackeys. I don't care. I just need somebody out here.
You're gonna have to call me right back.
What do you mean, can you call me right back?
Nobody can do anything, man.
Oh, so you can't help me. Ever available when you need them.
Can't help you, man.
Hello? Hello?
What?
I just need some help.
Oh, man. Wow. Yeah, man. In Gang Life, Gang Intervention and Exiting Team. 604-897-6023. Wow. So they're going against everything that we say we hold dear. They've learned the culture. They've learned our culture very well, and they're going against things like this was so telling. Like you have a man, a biker in his club, stuck on the side of the road. And he says, I don't care. Send one of the lackeys. I just need some help. I don't care. Send one of the lackeys. You mean prospects or whatever.
No, I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere. Hello, can you hear me?
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, where are you?
I just told you, I don't know where I am. I'm just off the highway. Send one of the lackeys. I don't care.
Send one of the lackeys. I don't care. To make it seem like, we don't care about our prospects. They're just one of the lackeys. Send one of the lackeys. I don't care. Man, that is like to the heart. It is just like so to the heart. Like we don't care about our women. We don't care about, or I should say 1%ers. I'm not a 1%er. 1%ers don't care about their women. 1%ers don't care about their club brothers in distress. Send one of the lackeys. They don't care about their prospects. They're just lackeys. It goes at the heart of it. That they can't be trusted. They can't be anything. They can't be depended upon. This is slick, man, because it's really slickly produced. It's going towards the young people, you know. Grumpy says, "Man, they're getting heavy on the propaganda now." It is deep, and this is why I tell motorcycle clubs all the time when I consult with motorcycle clubs. I say, "You guys are losing the propaganda war." They have identified that um, what you would think are the best things of motorcycle club life, and they've turned that against biker clubs, especially outlaw motorcycle clubs and one percenter clubs. So everything that like they say, oh, like that one picture where you have the guy giving the bike to the child. So they've learned how to turn that around to say they ain't, you just let a murderer give your child a bike. And they've got a woman with her man and she's crying, and they have puppet on her, and they have betrayed, assaulted, man. And yeah, whoever these models are, somebody says whoever got the models to do this, the actors to do this, they should be ashamed of themselves. But hey, where there's a paycheck, there's an actor willing to get it. So, man, that's what's going on. It's a very there are forces out there, and their idea, their goal, it says it right here on their page, man. Their goal is to dismantle and destroy what they term as motorcycle gangs. That is their goal. They're going to destroy those. And they are creating slicker processes by which to do that. This is a whole site determined to get rid of gangs, motorcycle gangs. They have myth and realities to gang life, ending gang life video. That this site's got everything how you can get help, media stuff. In the media, they're talking about take proactive steps to educate public on dangers of privately made firearms. They've got video after video. They got all kind of stuff, man. All these resources. Look at this. This is an interesting one. Convert Asset Support Team. The Covert Asset Support Team. And what is the Covert Asset Support Team, Black Dragon? Well, this is the Snitches campaign. The covert assets. This is our Snitches campaign. The Covert Asset Support Team manages current human assets. Yeah, human assets, snitches, and informants. And so it manages current human assets and identify, recruit, and develop and manage new assets targeting the full range of organized crime groups in the province of British Columbia. Yeah. Yes, sir. The most dynamic, dedicated, professional, and motivated asset handling unit in the country. If you would like to speak more about this or explore a possible relationship with CAST, Covert Asset Support Team, please feel free to contact us directly at the information below. And there's their phone number right there. CAST, the Covert Asset Support Team, is looking for you. It's right there in black and white and blue and red and yellow and stuff. Look at that. They have a mandate. Manage current human assets and identify, recruit, develop, and manage new assets targeting the full range of organized crime groups in the province of British Columbia. They have unit objectives to be the most dynamic, dedicated, professional, and motivated asset handling unit in the country, and to have unwavering ethics, integrity, professionalism, and accountability. What is a confidential informer? And you guys might say snitch or rat or cheese getter, but they don't say that. They say an informant remains anonymous, is voluntary, and provides information on criminal activity. An informant is considered less risk with a potential for a long term and has less handler commitment. What is a police agent? Police agent is a citizen who cooperates with investigators and is utilized to further a criminal investigation. This person is directed and overseen by the police and gives evidence in court regarding their involvement in the investigation. A police agent is extremely valuable in complex investigations because his ass is on the line to be killed. He's actually going to court, y'all. But that's the difference. If you didn't know, there's a difference between a police agent and a confidential informant. The confidential informant, for all intents and purposes, is supposed to remain confidential. Whereas a police agent steps on out there and puts his cojones on the table. Yeah. So they got all this up here, man. They got all this. Here's our contact information thing, bro. We got you. Contact forms, media, how to get help to get out of the gang, in gang life campaign, all right here for you. Leaving gang life behind you. There is help available for you. They've got to reach out, youth and gangs, street lights, myths and realities, video series, the True Colors campaign. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just bring the news. I don't make it most of the time. So there you go. There you have it. Comment time. It's time for our comment section. We'll break into comments now that we're done with our stories. Todd J says, one day at a time, we only live once, and life is short. Live every day like it's the last day. 12 are a bunch of snitches any damn way. Once you testify in court, that's it. You're a rat, he says. Peter says Babylon will burn. No escape for the wicked. Burn down Babylon, burn down. Recently, a member from Florida gang to Dallas went down in Louisiana about 100 miles where we were at. The president and vice president drove 100 miles in a pickup truck with a trailer. Not sure what, I don't have the full crux of that story, Ron. Mike Ball says this is about as whack as it gets. Somebody says this is why, Shamash says this is why I'm LW. I do things on my own way with respect to snitches get snitches. Snitches get stitches, rather. Archbishop 1%er. Hey, Archbishop, it's good to see you. Recruiting snitches, sick in my head. You guys got to make sure to watch Archbishop and, no, how do I draw a blank? Archbishop and Big Bone from the Boneyard, the Big Boneyard, Sunday nights. Make sure to check them out, man. They're good people. You'll love their show on YouTube. Wow, man. Pablo says I converted my assets a long time ago. Man, oh man, these guys. Anyway, there you go, man. It's out there. That's what you're combating. That's why I tell motorcycle clubs, you got to stay up on the motorcycle clubs have long held this thing. Like I don't talk to, I don't do video. I don't do all that. You have to, because they're coming in. They're coming after you. They're taking everything that you guys do and turning it into a negative. They've long since said, oh, these guys are just trying to clean their image. I read that up there. I didn't see it, but I had read it earlier. An outlaw motorcycle club is notorious for trying to run campaigns to clean their image and make themselves look better than they actually are. And whitewash themselves. And so now they're going about showing how that's done. And so if you don't think that you want to fight the media battle, then you're going to lose it because the media battle is against you guys. And it is slickly produced. Looks good. Well done. Absolutely well done. Listen to this. What can you do about outlaw motorcycle clubs? You can help to ensure your safety. See, they make it very relevant. These guys are good because you're unsafe around them. You personally, it's no longer it's those guys fighting each other. It's no your safety because if you're around them, they make your property values go down. They make your they make your neighborhood less safe. They say so. They say how can you protect your safety and the safety of your community by learning about outlaw motorcycle gangs? Choose not to support organized criminal activity, including activities that seem harmless. Don't buy or wear gang support gear, clothes, bandanas, etc. By purchasing support gear, you are giving money to clubs that are harming our communities, unless you buy them from Wish. By wearing support gear, you are supporting clubs' violent messaging and putting yourself at risk at attack from rival gangs. And that is true. We've talked about that. Don't participate in charitable activities organized by these groups. Now, that seems kind of tough because they are actually helping people with these charities. So you're saying to hell with the guy that's hungry? Shoot the messenger? If the such and such group organizes a food drive, we're not going to give food to the hungry. But that's exactly what they're saying. And they mean that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They often, here's the part right here. I knew I'd find it again. They often target charities with donations and toy drives to sanitize their image and build community support, like Robin Hood's. So don't support their charitable activities. Minimize your contact with club members. Wow, they are really looking to isolate you guys, like Korea. They're telling your family and friends and everybody to minimize contact with club members. And we're going to talk about that later this afternoon. And this afternoon, we're going to have a show this afternoon about 5 or 6 o'clock where we talk about some of this when we have our show, when we talk about clubs that are being run out of Australia, how they're using their families to go against these clubs. Minimize your contact with club members. That means your friends and family that are actually in clubs. Report any suspicious activity to the police. And as part of a new coordinated national strategy, this is a national strategy with other Canadian police agencies, In Gang Life has developed outlaw motorcycle clubs related public service announcements here at this website. So they've got all kinds of public services announcements, I would imagine. Yeah. British Columbia outlaw motorcycle clubs. They exist around the world. A lot of stuff we've already read. And as soon as this thing populates, you'll be able to see all of their various announcements and stuff they have. This is really creative. Look at this, man. Looks good. There is nothing more sacred to an outlaw motorcycle club member than earning a full patch and displaying it proudly. But what the public doesn't know is that to become a full patch member often involves committing crimes. Give me a 1 if you had to commit a crime to join your club, and a 2 if you didn't. By debunking the myth of the power of the patch, we are showing the world your true colors and who you really are and what you stand for. The power of the patch, outlaw motorcycle gangs. Somebody, man, they hired some really strong consultants. They must have hired some pretty out bad dudes that were pissed off because they got it down as part of the new coordinated national strategy with other Canadian police agencies. It's here. They got a story series, a portrait series, documentary. They got a documentary. All there, man. Well, there you go. So we got a whole bunch of twos. You guys didn't have to commit any crimes to join your motorcycle clubs, because it's looking a whole lot like that's what you have to do to get in. Most books have chapters, and we all have chapters in our lives, and bike clubs are chapters. We can all learn from each other's chapter of life. Live and learn, live and learn, growing stronger together, family. Yes, sir. Anyway, thank you, Crazy Joe. Appreciate that. Oh, and I'm a Canadian, someone says. William Grant. He says, I have a clubhouse 2 blocks behind my place, very quiet place, major club, and I'm a Canadian. Well, looking at this site here, it can't be too quiet, my man. Oh my goodness. So we had some good stories today, and we had some bad stories today, and we had some creepy stories. Bottom line is motorcycle clubs are under assault, especially the outlaw motorcycle clubs, outlaw motorcycle gangs, 1%ers. They're absolutely under assault. And all of the stuff that's done in public and the shooting up of stuff and all this kind of stuff isn't doing any good. But you can see what they're doing with those negative images. They're really turning them against you. And they're going to be working hard to break you guys down. I know so many 1%ers, it ain't even funny. And I talk deeply to them day in, day out. And I don't know any that have told me they had to commit a crime to be a member. And I've been in this lifestyle for almost 35 years. I'm not going to say it hasn't happened. I've known some 99%ers that have committed crimes, but I don't know any that have committed a crime to be a member. I'm not going to say it hasn't happened. In fact, I know that it has happened, but I would say that is absolutely not the norm in most motorcycle clubs. But anyway. There we go. It's some pricey property. It's been a clubhouse for a long time. Started out as Satan's Choice Clubhouse. So that's my 2 cents today. I love so much that you were here. I'd like to thank you for tuning in. And love to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. And give me a 5 if you liked the show today, and a 6 if you did not. And I'd appreciate knowing that. Hey man, I'll see you guys later on this afternoon with my afternoon wrap up of today's news. Some more things have happened. And since we've had so much time in this story or in this news hour, we will come back later. I hope you guys are liking the good, feel good stories, man. I hope you guys like those. You asked for them. We're trying to deliver them for you. And for those of you who keep sending me stories, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You can send your feel good stories or your feel bad stories, whatever story you have. You can send that to Black Dragon at blacksabbathmc.com, Black Dragon at blacksabbathmc.com. Listen, I'm looking for Black Dragon Biker TV reporters. Yeah. So you can actually do small canned videos about news and events happening in your area and send them to me, and we shall play them. And after I get a number of them, like 5 or 6 from you, I will actually make you a Black Dragon Biker TV reporter with your own press credentials and everything, so you can get into these events and film them and bring the diaspora from your perspective and your point of view to the world, so that the world can see based on the platform that we've all built together. So hit me at Black Dragon at blacksabbathmc.com for more information. or give me a call inside the studio here at 404-692-0336 and find out how to become a Black Dragon Biker TV Bunch Media Group news field reporter. Yeah, we ain't effing around. That's my 2 cents. Love to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. Thanks for tuning in and get skinny!
Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback,
and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospect's Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing onto the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autographed copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book.